black?
Dude, I always wear black, bro. Like I don't know why. Like, my whole closet is like literally black. But all right, guys, we are officially live, and we're going to be doing Westside Gunn personality. One of our moderators just recommended him. If you want to recommend someone for us to type, you have to boost our server, and you can get somebody you can recommend once a month. Awesome. But if you do not like the people that we're doing, you can super chat, and we'll do the person that you want to do. Okay. If not, you will fucking sit here and you will watch what our fucking boosters have recommended. Okay. So they got the guys in ENFP. Okay, cool story. I mean, Dummy Base got them as well. Yeah, ENFP. You guys are aware what a fucking ENFP is. I hope you know. ENFPs. Go to the chart here. All right, so ENFPs obviously are informing, they're initiating, they're progression, they're affiliative, they're motive, they're abstract, they're TIFE, and they're SINE. Mises Metrics will call them ENFP. I highly doubt it. Okay, I highly doubt it. Okay, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking highly doubt it.
Yeah. He looks like the definition of pragmatism.
Yeah. Okay.
But what about the FI?
It's
He has so
personal.
much he has so much FI.
Yo, T, can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I see your face. That's about it.
You see my face.
I see your profile pic.
Oh, oh my god. I'm up here mogging, huh?
Yeah.
All right, but can you guys see that?
Me. I can see me.
Oh yeah, we've got
See your drum kit.
Okay, we can see it now. All right, you guys good?
Yeah.
All right.
But this museum isn't the only crown jewel in Buffalo. Just a few minutes east, another force of culture was being shaped. A visionary who turned.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get to
the streets of Buffalo.
You know, a fan that heard about Buffalo and now they want to go see our mural on, Genesee and Montana.
I heard Montana.
You get that, but it's just like right here. This is a safe spot. Like, it's the college, very like gentrified. You see what I'm saying? Very, very like super.
Every city has that part. But
so that's what you
already sounds informative
now. But now we can go
early.
5 minutes from here and it's totally different. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about like with you right now. Like it seems like you are the freest we've seen you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you drop Hills Have Eyes. Mm-hmm. He was like, yo, I'm recording this Wednesday. It's coming out tomorrow midnight. Mm-hmm. Like, where is this freedom coming from? Like, where is this, this relaxation, I shall say, that I feel like I see in Westside Gunn?
Last year, my brother Env got killed, in April. Yeah. And I was in Philly at WrestleMania, He was supposed to came to WrestleMania. He stayed back and was doing what he was doing. He ended up, getting killed the same night at WrestleMania. Wow. So after that, it was kind of like, the streets is dead. You know what I'm saying? Like once they took bro, it was just like the streets is dead for me. You know what I'm saying? Like we went out, hung out. 10, 20 deep, just living it up, having fun, going to the clubs and getting fly and going city to city, just doing what we was doing. But he was high ranking in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like that's how we live still, you know what I mean? But it was just like once he got killed,
I don't know what
that just changed everything for me. It was just like I don't want to go out no more. So I kind of went like, I had like a phase of like not wanting to do nothing for a while.
Phase, progression.
And then I just was like, one day, it just inspired me to make 11. You see what I'm saying? So actually, because since October, Halloween, I dropped 11.
Say anything.
Still praying. 12.
He's
You know what I
The
mean?
man hills have eyes.
Hey, Jess.
In the last,
Hey, I
what,
got it. Jess,
6
what
months.
the
You see what I'm saying?
Jess, what the fuck, bro? You recommended this guy, bro. I don't know what you see what I'm saying.
I mean, I already know this guy's ENTP, but goddamn, help.
He's an 80 IQ ENTP.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Brain of an ant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real.
And so, a lot of people get praised for making 2 projects in 1 year. I'm already
He
in
kind of
4.
talks like Kanye, in my
You know what I'm
opinion.
saying? And hands down,
If Kanye had a
from
double-digit IQ.
11, because like I said, it's kind of like a new chapter in me. Like,
New chapter progression.
again,
He's
for
been
months,
progression
I
the whole
just kind
time.
of like fell
Informative
back.
progression.
Then I
Fucking rambling.
Just
Okay.
not
got
saying
this
anything.
energy where it's
Basically.
just like,
we got his type.
if I'm gonna do it, let me just do it crazy one more time. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I've always, kept saying I was gonna retire. And I wasn't just saying that just to say it. Like, I was serious. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't
But
saying it
something
just to
always
say, you know what
happened
I'm
to kind of
saying?
like bring me back
complex
in.
system is
And I
complex
love
by
people too.
definition.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think one of them situations.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I'm grateful.
ENTP
You know what I'm saying? I'm very grateful for my
What the
fans.
fuck?
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, me stopping when I was gonna stop.
I feel like he's like
It just wouldn't end it right like that.
almost like
you know
he's
what I'm
playing the
saying?
part
It was
of a
just like,
rapper.
nah, I still got more to give. Because I really never put myself first for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like
I always
this is like a
wanted
movie,
Benny to
and he's
win.
like just like
I always
playing a
wanted
part.
Conway to win.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And they doing that.
I always,
I
I link with Rome. I wanted Rome to win. I link with Estinak. I wanted Estinak to win. I link with Bodie. I want Bodie to win. I link with Stove God. I want Stove God to win.
So he keeps saying, I link with this person, I link with that person, I link with this person, I want them to win. Fe. He's not talking about I want to win myself, being selfish.
Win. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, that was always my mentality. My mentality was never like, I want to be the best rapper,
We're not
or
always that brilliant.
I didn't even really care. I always wanted to make the best art, and I always wanted to curate, and I always knew like these people that I'm connecting with is the future, or those, is those guys at the moment that maybe people don't really necessarily, because we come from an underground world with this, so it's just like, we not mainstream at all. So
The amount of initiating and the amount of just like going where the fuck he's going and then being informative, bro.
He hasn't shut up.
Yeah.
goal was always to try to make these underground MCs like household names. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, can I do that? You know what I mean? So that was always my focus. It was never just me. It was never just, hey, I'm Westside, I'm Westside, I'm Westside, I'm Westside. If I would have been doing that my whole career, I'd probably be one of the biggest artists in the world if I just focused on Westside.
What if
You see what I'm saying? So all these other artists that you can name.
What if scenario, like a branching out?
Yeah.
What if I had only been,
if I had did this,
if I had only been focused on me, I'd be farther along.
That people consider great, they focused on themselves.
And like,
you know what I'm saying?
no, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, even you focusing on the names that you just mentioned, you still have over 30 projects.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the crazy part.
30 unfinished projects.
Buffalo's AKG Art Museum was named one of the world's greatest places by Time Magazine in 2024. Let that sink in. A city too often overlooked, now recognized for a space that celebrates imagination, expression, and legacy.
I guess this is one of your favorite pieces right here.
This is crazy, man. You feel me? Like, again, a lot of people don't know a lot of this work is in Buffalo. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't even think that the Yellow Christ is in Buffalo. You might have seen pictures of it, but it's in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? Van Gogh. We got Picasso over there. Claude Monet, and it's just like
Van Gogh.
That's why I wanted to have it here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, if I don't do something like this to bring awareness to the Albright, how would anybody notice? You know what I'm saying? And again, it's like, Buffalo isn't a
he has
It's
to
a
say.
tourist city because of Niagara Falls.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people come here, and again, they see the gentrified part. They go from the hotel
That's
straight
the
to
biggest
the
one,
restaurant, back to the hotel, or they go to Niagara Falls, but they really don't know what we have to offer. So it's just like, this is one of the main reasons why I wanted to be here as well. Just to bring awareness. It's like, now if you come to Buffalo, this is give you something else to do. And the partnership with Albright is about to be insane. It's like, we're about to do so much. This is the beginning. You know, I brought my art program. I have my own art program.
Okay.
Worthy Hands art program at Health Science. And
So you bring
I'm
kids
just thinking about, like,
into
yeah, correct.
the arts
correct.
and just get them.
you know, like I was
Correct.
thinking about,
Because
like,
the thing about it is just
But it
like,
makes
right now in
Jeffrey
Buffalo, we
like,
really don't.
I'm thinking about how, like, ENTJs glaze themselves, but ENTPs find a way to, like, glaze themselves without glazing themselves. I got my own art studio, you know.
It's the humble brag
The humble brag, like, it's
is
just
what it is. Yeah.
It's like, boy, they love that humble brag, boy. Me, so special. We'll go ahead and do like 5 more minutes and then close this guy out.
Don't have any art programs at all for
Okay.
public school.
Close them out now.
And Health Science is a charter school. And
And
it's
never
just
listen
like,
to him ever again.
Yeah.
you know, I wanted to start there
Exactly.
first, but even since I started there, like, now my old school is calling, like, yo, what can we do to kind of incorporate what you got going on with Health Science over here with us? So it's just like, it's about to start spreading. But, you know, you got to start from somewhere. You know, sometimes you got to make people believers. Like I say, I always love the challenges, man. At the end of the day, it's just like, if I don't do it, who else is going to do it? And I know what art did for me, and I know what it did for some of my closest family. So it's just like, fast forward 20 years later, it's not even existing no more. So it's like, we have to bring that back. And, you know, just bringing different artists from different places to be able to speak to the kids and,
I'm sure he's gonna find the next
you know, just
big
give them
show.
knowledge that they never had, and just give them something to look forward to. Because again, like, you know, Westside Gunn to Buffalo is like, I don't know. I can't even
Hold the
explain.
Brooklyn.
You know
Come
what
on,
I'm saying?
hold the mark. Yeah, let's
like,
come
I
on.
can't
Let's
even
say it.
explain it.
Yeah.
You know, Marshall to Detroit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kendrick to LA.
The difference between Westside Gunn and the
I
names
feel bad for the
mentioned,
guy interviewing
he's
him.
released over 300 songs in the last 10 years. By
The
far one
interviewer
of
is
the most
trying so
active
hard
and
to
consistent forces in the
intellectualize this.
game. And now
He did
he's
300
starting to
songs?
use
He's trying
the
to make
R
it a high
word.
level
You
conversation.
said it before. You like, hey, I'm going to retire. Is that real? What does retirement look like? I'll say that for you.
Retirement look like living overseas with my babies, my family. You feel me?
You feel me?
Just waking up, living. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I try to just live as much as possible now. You see what I'm saying? Because I've been doing this a while, so, you know, I cut
he
my
lying?
workload
You got the
light
gun.
just to stay
Why is
sane.
that?
You know what I'm saying? Because I do so much. You gotta think, if I'm not making my own music, I'm curating music. If I'm not curating music, I'm designing. If I'm not designing,
This, then
you know,
that. If this, then that.
I got fourth rope. You know what I'm saying? I got a
Yeah.
black-owned wrestling company where it's
Yeah,
like, my focus
FE.
need to be on that right now,
Yeah.
because,
Such an
you know,
ENFP.
the odds are against me in that. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
like those challenges. I never liked it. I'm an underdog. Buffalo is an underdog city. I have an underdog mentality of, I can make anything the dopest.
So you like the challenge. Like, you're a purebred entrepreneur, because it's like, a lot of people like, hey, I'm doing this, it don't work, I'm off to something else. You love the challenge of building product,
Always.
building businesses, right?
Always.
Talk about fourth rope, right? Like,
Yeah.
your love for wrestling comes from your aunt
Yeah.
from back in the day. You would go over her house and watch wrestling. Like, how do you go? Because you talked about it
Well,
for years, and it's
the
been in
one
your
person
music
said,
for
"What a
years, but
fascinating
like,
storyteller."
Okay, how do you go from this
Exactly,
thought
he
to
is. Poet.
actual execution of having
No one tells stories
Well,
like
let
this.
me also
tried
say this.
so
If we go
hard.
to my aunt street right now, you wouldn't have made that comment with what you said earlier, because it's wicked
Oh,
over
you
there. That's
talking
what I'm
about-
saying.
you talking
Yeah,
about
how
being
you
super
said
nice.
it's nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I mean. Is like, after this, I gotta show you a little bit.
Okay.
We don't gotta get out. You know what I mean?
No, we can get out.
Okay, well, cool. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take you a couple places. I'll
Okay.
take you even my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, like fourth
You
row
got the abstract art in the background.
is really a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? Like this
The
is
abstract
where
what?
like
Art.
Oh,
this is the super
Van
challenge.
Gogh.
You gotta understand too.
We got Van
It's a
Gogh. We
million
got
rappers.
Picasso.
Million.
Yeah.
Bro, it's 1,000 rappers in Buffalo. It's 1,000 rappers in every city. You can
Yeah.
drive down any street, any city, and somebody rap. It
Michelangelo.
don't matter how they look. You
we
don't
got
have to have a certain look to be a
DiCaprio.
rapper. Everybody rap. You could turn on TV right
Leonardo
now.
DiCaprio.
Hey,
A lady.
what is the session? What is the obsession with fucking like Picasso? Like Kanye always talking about Picasso. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he is. He's. Oh, can you guys see this? No.
Not right now.
I see Big Mercer.
I see.
No, not me.
Yeah, you're mocking
Yeah,
again.
I see you in your
No.
purple shirt.
Oh, now we got Big Zara up here. All right, all right.
But I don't know. Picasso. He was a very very interesting
I think he's
artist.
probably ENTP, and that's probably the reason why they reference him so much.
I could see that. Basically, what's one of the things that's interesting about him is he developed his style by he studied like African masks, and then that's kind of how he started developing his own style by basically just copying it. So it does kind of sound like some ENTP shit.
Well, you know they'll steal somebody's shit and claim like it's
Exactly,
theirs.
and then people think he's like super. I mean, he was a great artist, but people think he's like, oh, how did he invent this? Well, because he stole it from African masks. Like
He
that's how
stole
he.
it, and they know that no one's really gonna do the work to figure out
Yeah.
that they stole it. That's the crazy thing about the motherfuckers, bro. They'll steal somebody's shit so quick, and then like, you know, they know no one's gonna actually look, right? They're still not. And if you're popular enough, people are just gonna attribute it to you. So, guys, with him being a forming, initiating process, that eliminates the first row, the
Know what I'm
third
saying?
row,
Yeah,
and
no
the
one's
fourth
ever
row.
met, you know.
Complex systems are complex by definition.
Yeah, Jeffrey E. Epstein.
I've been fucking with Sad this morning about that. I said, well, you know, you ain't got psychopathic behaviors like your brother. So guys, he's pragmatic. So being pragmatic kills ENFP and ESFJ, right? And you're probably not gonna see a lot of structure in ENTPs a lot of times because they're just bouncing from idea to idea. But they generally do look at things from a systematic point of view. It's just that they just not gonna stay with it. But clearly, this guy, Mr. Van Gogh here,
Mr. Van Gogh.
Highly cultured individual.
I wonder if that guy is ENTP too. You know, people like to name drop people that are like the same as them. It's kinda
What,
fun.
Van Gogh?
I mean, there's no interviews with Van Gogh. There's no interviews. Like, I don't think you can't like test it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really test it, but I mean, as much as they dig, I don't know about him, but Picasso, holy moly, bro. Kanye, like, literally is always, like, sucking Picasso's dick. I'm the next Picasso. Ain't nobody Picasso. I'm Picasso.
Yeah, I've seen the irises at the Getty. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like Van Gogh. I've seen his art in person.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really seen this shit in person, but.
Yeah, well, I live in LA, so
Oh, yeah.
expect.
Yeah. All right. So,
If I did, I would be a total uncultured swine. As
what are
Christian.
we, ENTP?
You think you're in the wrong box? What are you doing?
I'm just moving around.
I see.
ENTP. Oh, shit.
Enneagram, 7 something.
7W8.
8.
Gotta be 6.
Yeah.
W8.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it gotta be 7.
7WA, you know what I'm saying?
7W8. What are we thinking?
Yes.
SP or X?
Yeah.
X or, you think XX?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
SXXP?
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Something
Subtype's
like
got to. There's creative's got to be in the subtype.
No shit.
I don't know if he's C squared, but creative's definitely in there.
Yeah, I think he's definitely
C squared. I don't see any normalizing. I'm not really seeing dominant either.
Yeah, I
saying?
think we gotta go C2.
Yeah. There's no way you could give him anything else.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
what do we want to give him for
Demigod.
He's
Above
he's like
average?
he's the
Below
Timu
average.
version of Kanye.
Above average, average.
Below average.
Christ.
Below average.
Average at best.
Average.
No, below. Below.
You said below. I think average, bro. I think he's going a little
He
hard.
hasn't blown his life up yet.
He ain't blown his life up. I think he's, got pretty good shit going on there. But
He's got Van Gogh.
He's got.
all right.
He's curating shit.
You know what I'm saying? So who's the next? Someone said demigod level trash being. All right, so
Demigod level whale shit.
Who's next on the? I think.
I don't know. Someone special.
Gerard Piquet. What the fuck is that? AZ suggested Chase Hughes.
Let's do Chase.
Chase
Yeah,
Hughes.
I'll do Chase. He's okay. He's tolerable.
You think he's tolerable?
He's smart, but I don't know. Something about him just kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Seems a little bit off.
Yeah. He lot of
Maybe
correlation he creates. From correlation he says a lot of causal links that aren't there.
So is he like one of those pseudo intellectuals again?
Yes.
Well, I think he's ex-CIA, and like, yeah, I don't know, he gives advice about like a lot of shit with regard to like psychology, like behavior psychology, reading people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like a lot of that kind of shit. It bleeds over into other areas, but I think that's kind of like his focus.
How's this shit? Put that shit to like 40.
If a woman does this.
Oh, so he's one of those guys. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know that he really does that, but like stuff about reading people, how to know. So some of his stuff's actually pretty interesting in terms of like
is he like a behavior?
If her Instagram looks like this is an indication of whatever.
Oh, sounds very TE.
Yeah.
I would say most likely, yeah.
Sounds very TE.
Yeah.
But like he says, like there's you could like classify people into like 5 different there's like 5 like I think major needs. Like some people are looking for like pity, some people are looking for like they want people to recognize like how like important they are. Like there's some of his stuff is actually like I could see like, okay, there's something to this.
Is this the guy?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right, so database got me is ISTP.
Yeah.
And then
that's no. Dumbasses. Yeah. Anyhow, move on.
Chase Hughes interview.
Yeah.
Good ones. Oh, they got one with fucking my boy. I love his ass because he don't never take your shit down.
Yeah, you're still stuck on personality.
Resolutions around the corner. I think 9% of resolutions stick. So what advice have you got?
You guys hear it?
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's say I wanted to lose weight. The first thing is realizing that all of our lives are about habits, not goals. The second aspect of this is one of the most effective strategies to brainwash yourself to form these new habits. And that is
Chase Hughes is a former military veteran turned world-renowned expert in behavioral analysis and human influence.
He has trained Secret Service agents, Navy SEAL leaders, CEOs, and government officials to master communication, behavioral.
All right.
that moves people.
And who exactly have you worked with?
Lots of government agencies. Notably, I've worked with intelligence agencies. I've worked with the Psychological Operations Department, U.S. Army, which is the Special Operations Command. I've trained a lot of the U.S. Navy leaders nowadays, and a lot of civilians are my main base of clients right now.
What do you do for intelligence agents?
So when we talk to intelligence agents, the number one thing that we train them in is recognizing human behavior. And we also teach interrogation. And we tend to teach, like if I'm doing an interrogation, it's kind of the same as if I'm an intelligence officer somewhere trying to talk somebody into spying on their own country for us. Both of those things are about talking someone into doing something that's not really in their best interest. So when it comes down to that, that's really where we get to the point the rubber meets the road. Can you talk someone into doing something that they normally wouldn't do, which is maybe sales, because they wouldn't have otherwise done that, or B, in the interrogation world, can I talk you into something that you wouldn't want to do because it's not your best interest, like confessing to a crime or providing intelligence or something like that. And that's where we really do a lot of the training for police and government.
Next to me, there's this massive book called The Behavior Ops Manual. It's probably the biggest book I've ever seen. What is the wealth of experience that have fed into this body of work?
That book right there is my entire life. So probably 30 to 40,000 hours of research on this stuff, every technique that I've ever learned or taught, every method that we've ever used for interrogations or persuasion or influence, all of that stuff is inside of the Behavior Ops Manual. And I wrote that book, and we can get into that if you want to right now. I received a brain diagnosis where I thought I was going to lose my brain. And I was desperate. I'm just wondering, how's my family going to feed itself? So I wanted to put every single piece of knowledge that I've ever created or I've ever come up with for any government agent, everything, all on the table. And that's what this book was. It's just the culmination of everything.
And you served in the military yourself?
I did for 20 years.
What is the most common thing that people come to your work for? Like if you were to encapsulate it into like a sentence, what they're searching for in their own personal lives?
It would be a person that is lacking some degree of control in some aspect of their life. And it's typically, they think they need skills. Most of my clients come to me saying, I want the technique, I want the skill. Teach me the recipe to do X, Y, and Z. What do I say on the phone? Give me a new sales script.
Sound outcome.
So I have this model called the ACSS model that I train to my entire staff. And that ACSS model stands for authority, comfort, social skills, and then skills. 90% of people say they need more skills, but what they need is authority or comfort. And they can't be comfortable in a conversation. So I could give you, like I would talk to these clients and I would say, I could spend $10 million, write the best persuasion script for whatever your ideal outcome is, hand you this thing on a silver platter. And if you're not comfortable in that conversation, you're not going to be successful. So I could give it to somebody with social anxiety and have them go read this out loud. It's not Harry Potter. We're not reading spells. It's not a spell.
Oh, I definitely enjoy this.
A lot of people's problems come from comfort, a lack of being able to be comfortable in a conversation, and the level of authority that they might have. And I don't mean hierarchical authority. I just mean personal authority. But they don't know it. They think it's, I need more social skills. I need to learn small talk.
Well, you see the difference between this guy and somebody like fucking Jeffrey Epstein? Like he's explaining his system very well. It's not just like fluff and bullshit. I think this guy's ESTJ.
I need this little technique. So every time, one thing I tell every client is,
seems like,
if I give you a flight checklist right now for a small plane, a Cessna 172, are you a pilot? No. Having this little checklist of what to do does not give you the skill. So a lot.
The checklist is TE, right? It's a little checklist to go through, but he's not saying the pilot skills.
A lot of that, so much of that comes from comfort. And the problem that a lot of people have is they're competing with other people on height, on looks, on social status, money, hierarchy, confidence, all this other stuff. The number one thing you need to compare yourself with other people on is comfort. That's it. Is can I be more comfortable than the other person in this conversation? Because our brains are naturally wired to compete. We can't turn competition off, but we can change what they're focused on. And if they're focused on comfort, we win a lot more conversations.
Outcome.
Yeah.
How does that manifest?
Outcome.
Tweak this to get an outcome. Tweak this to get an outcome. Don't run away from the outcome. Okay?
Just
we have to get this
physically
outcome.
comfortable? What is that?
Yeah. It would be physical comfort. So one of the challenges I give to people is, for your first week, the only thing I want you to focus on, I'm not going to give you this long list to go look into your phone and have to read it before every meeting. The one thing I want you to focus on this week is,
all right,
can you move slower?
That's an outcome as well. Can you move this? But someone just said, okay, the best outcome, TE Hero. I wouldn't say the best outcome. The best outcome generally indicates that you're dealing with someone whose background type, because they hunt.
Yeah.
the best outcome,
The
right?
best outcome for everyone is typically your background types. They
Like
just
like
they just
Macron.
want to get something done. They're
Yeah.
just trying to marshal resources towards the
Yeah.
problem. So he's marshaling the system here, as he's explaining here.
And a lot of times what you'll see is the TE heroes will have like a superficial outcome, like not as like they're not like doing like all this crazy work that like an INTP would do to get the outcome, right?
Yeah.
They make it pretty clear and like the TE heroes will make it very clear of the outcome that they're searching for, while the INTP will like kind of like pull over here, pull over there, pull over here to make sure they get that outcome the first time, because they're not trying to expend a lot of energy. They're not. So yeah.
Than the other people in the room. That's it. Just adjusting the speed limit on your body.
Usually.
So if you were standing in a swimming pool, how fast would your arms and legs move if you were underwater? And make that the speed limit for this entire week. That's all I want you to focus on. And that makes so many changes in people's mind, because we change our bodies and we change how our emotions are feeling. And there's one thing that fear does, it speeds our body up. So if you see someone doing these rapid, jerky movements, you're seeing mostly fear or stress in their body.
So get more comfortable in an interaction conversation, even if it's on the phone or in person.
Yeah, so on the phone, it would be speaking at a normal, composed pace.
Outcome phase.
And then, so step 2 is composure. Can I get you into a place where you have some composure? And the left and right side of composure, we have collapse and we have posturing. So we have a person that makes themselves small so other people can be comfortable, or I make myself big so other people can get away from me. And we see that with every aspect of our lives. Like when I first started my business, or when I first got out of the military, these people called me for a keynote. So this guy calls me and he's like, "What's your hourly rate?" And I said, $6K. And I said, "That's including travel and all that." And the only thing he didn't say anything on the phone. He just goes, That's it. He just made that noise. And right away I said, "Oh yeah, but we could do a discount. I could probably do like 5K. We could even take some off 50%. I could even take 75% since you're here, and I have to do this." It just made up excuses. And I almost got to the point where I was like, "Let me pay you. I'll give you some money if you come let me speak on stage for you." And that's collapse. So I'm in collapse in some areas of my life. I might posture in some areas of my life. And our goal is to get out of that swing.
Outcome.
But the problem most people have, if I'm living in collapse, the solution looks like posturing. And we see this in like guys that learn pickup. Like, I'm going to learn how to posture because it's the opposite of what I'm doing. It's not the center where I need to be.
And what is the center? That's composure.
That would be composure. And I would say composure is a combination of the things that make up authority. And authority is made up of 5 things, and that's confidence, discipline, leadership, gratitude, and enjoyment. So I have an authority inventory. This is day one, the first thing that I give to intelligence people, or I've got a guy that owns a car dealership, whoever the client is. And it's the authority assessment. It assesses you on those things. And so wherever your lowest...
Just going off what he said there, what he says, it doesn't matter if the guy does this or that, he gives them the same thing. So it shows that he's a systematic person. Like, while like somebody who's an INFJ, they may tailor it because you're a car person or whatever the fuck, because they're very particularist, okay, about what they will look at, right? While this guy's systematic, so everybody gets the same fucking thing. It doesn't fucking matter.
Point is, that's what's keeping you from being successful in most conversations when you need to persuade somebody. And it pinpoints it very quickly. And if I could go into this a little further, the way that we live our lives off camera, I'm sure you would agree. You just had Vanessa Van Edwards on. It bleeds out in our body language. It bleeds out in not just body language, but how we breathe, how we talk, how we come across. So even if I read that article on LinkedIn of 19 ways to look more confident, and it says, well, have better posture, sit up straighter, shake hands, make better eye contact. I did all of that, and I look really presentable, but back home I've got a 8-foot pile of laundry sitting in the bedroom. My bed's nasty. I've got dishes all piled up in the sink. There's a part of our brain that's somehow dedicated to reminding us, I'm faking it right now. And that comes across. So whether we're doing it consciously or unconsciously, we're manufacturing gut feelings in other people.
Generally speaking, if you get somebody saying something like that, it's usually an outcome type, right? Because they want everything in order for them to be able to be at peace. You know, outcome types are really like order, especially ESTJ, ENTJ. INTP could not. They could be slobs, but whatever. Generally speaking, when they talk about order, that's usually in charge outcome type. But yeah. Are we done here, guys?
I think so.
Yeah, he's a pretty clear-cut ESTJ.
Yeah.
I thought he might have been an INTJ, but
I mean, the way y'all were talking about, I was like, maybe he's INTJ, but I'm like,
I'm kind of surprised he's ESTJ. I thought he would be abstract, but he's pretty clearly concrete.
Because he used to do he used to show the underlying pattern.
So
I think he talks about mindset, so that's usually kind of like an abstract thing. So
yeah.
So he's the red guy, so that kills the informative types, right? And
outcome.
He's chasing the clear goals here. And what you'll notice about outcome types is when they set a goal, it's not a movable goal. Progression types will set goals that are movable. Okay. You're like, okay, like it's movable, it's always forever changing. How do you know when you actually achieve this? Bitch, that's a progression, okay? Wow.
I think that's more ENTP level of progression, but yeah.
You'll see INTJs do it too.
Yeah, I know some of them. I mean, you'll get Jerry Jones. He can't. Yeah.
Man, pretty terrible. They set targets that are like, it's always like, when are you going to be able to say that you've achieved that? I want to be the.
Well, I don't
want to be the best. Like, what do you mean? What's the best, bro? What's the best?
That's me. Yeah.
You know, so affiliative here, guys. Damn, almost hit fucking pragmatic.
Yeah. That's an individual evaluation.
Systematic, clear as day, and super concrete. Bro wants to give you a manual off top, but just look at the difference between him and fucking Jeffrey Epstein. Like, this guy, like I said, ECJs usually know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. He was talking about processes in the body.
Complex.
Hey, bro was talking about processes in the body. I got systems.
The blood system. No, the blood system.
My favorite line was system on systems.
Yeah.
Systems on systems. I ain't never heard that in my life. I've never heard no shit like that in my life. Systems on systems. Like, what the fuck is that?
Well, he doesn't.
And you would think
have
he'd
any
do like typology
approach towards solving problems, so he doesn't see he just thinks that everything's stacked on top of each other instead of there's different vectors that pull on each other. That kind of work in tandem, so that's why. Right, he's not a very bright individual.
So Enneagram, what are we thinking? 1 W2.
Yeah, 1W. Yeah, 1W2. That's pretty easy.
1W2.
I would go because I would go.
I think he's sexual blind.
SPSO, I would say, because I think he's talking about how to preserve yourself and how about other people, the group.
Yeah.
A subtype, I'd go normal. I'd go normalizing. Just
N squared. N squared or ND?
I
think ND.
ND, yeah. Yeah, he's got a slight.
Yeah, because he got that military hit too.
Yeah, military. I think that was kind of brought from that. He kind of carried that forward into his life. He was probably just normal N squared when he was young.
Yeah. So we thinking above average?
Oh, easily, yeah.
I mean, ESTJs got them as a type they're just monsters. So
I think he came out of the womb above average.
Like they're so fucking good. Like
Well, I mean, in comparison to his actual type, he's still above average. I'm just saying, like, in comparison to most people, they just have the temperament built for society.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I would
I
say
mean,
that they just
yeah,
have.
they're broken. Thomas got to get out of here. So, guys, we'll catch you guys on the next one. We just wanted to do a couple of them
Yeah.
just to get the list going because I did say we were gonna knock out some of the fucking lists because I gotta get these boosters happy. You know, I gotta keep my boosters happy. So that's 2 people: Westside Gunn and then Chase Hughes. Okay, guys. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.